Good evening, Nick Inman from VolumeProfileTrader.com. On Wednesday, August 23rd, S&P markets rallied off of FOMC, and that's what we kind of, you kind of want to see. I think what's important is, though I've, been looking for some type of top in the market, I haven't, other than trying to short Freeport, which didn't work. I got stopped out twice. One was a break even, one was a small loss, and the only other short position I have on is a put spread that expires this week on the Qs. 68 by 67. I paid a measly 29 cents per spread, so it's not even a big position. However, what is working for me is being long gold. This position, and I think I've been on this trade. I know I bought it. I bought gold Monday afternoon, and yesterday it was up 1%. Today it was up 1%. Overnight it's up like $10. This is a breakout on gold. This point of control for the year, we're breaking out from that level. This is just showing you how valid these levels are. Resistance. Now the point of control wasn't always at this level, but you can see this level was resistance. The point of control shifts down to these levels. It's resistance. We start to make higher lows, and now all of a sudden we get a breakout to the upside. This is what you kind of want to be long, and I've been banging the table on this. I'm catching these moves, and I'm hoping that you are catching them with me. I've announced so many good trades in the last 2 months or so, since I've really been publicly talking about my trades, that you should hopefully have caught a few, because I would say 80-85% of them have worked out. The GLD, just to show you, continues to move higher. Gold, similarly. Silver, breaking out here, pushing higher. This has, I would say, 31 half, 32 written all over it. So we still have upside. And, that's just what I'm looking at. Let's see. ConocoPhillips, I wasn't, too big of one. I'm just showing you, just to show you. Flatline today. Bristol Myers, gaining support here, back in this one. And let's see. Really, that's it. Apple working to the upside. So yesterday selling was not the right plan. However, it's okay. I'm totally okay with that. Euro, pushing higher. One thing I want to show you that's pretty cool in the euro. I'm gonna zoom in a bit here. All right. Here we go. On the euro, let's see. June's point of control. It was resistance. Now we get a breakout above that. I consider that a clear break. And your next target, probably 125.70. So another 20 handles or so, 20 ticks to the upside. However, this looks like a base for the euro, and it's starting to push higher. So I think that is something that you can pay attention to. This could go as high as 127 and change. So just be aware of that, and don't get caught short this, because it's not the right play right now. The dollar, one thing that's good about this recent move is we're going to know a lot of information fairly soon. The dollar, 81.4660, the point of control for May was support twice. Twice it was support. We bounced very nicely both times off those levels, and here we are again. Huge selling volume. If I had to guess, this isn't going to hold, and we're going lower on the dollar. As far as a potential price, let's go back to the 1-year chart, and this huge high volume area here from 80.30 or so. Let's see, 80.30, whatever, down to 78.60 or so. Point of control at 79.27.4. Those are your downside targets. If assuming that the dollar breaks these levels, I think it is. I think the main thing you want to stick with is the metal trade, gold, silver. They're my two. They're my two biggest positions right now. Gold by far is, and it's just it's short term stuff. It's taking advantage of this short term vertical move, but I do think this is something that's building a little longer term. 1720 to 1743 on gold futures. I don't think that's out of line. 1667, basically where we're trading now, is the top of this huge high volume area. I think we're breaking through that 1716. I do think if we do have a little bit of resistance here, buy the dip on gold. And I'm talking about, let's see if I can get you a price. 1640 or so. If you get that opportunity, 1640 to 1645, if you get that opportunity in gold, I think you try it. And I think you look for more upside. I'm lucky enough to have a full-size position and then some right now. So just taking advantage of it, and we'll see how far it can go. Just to bring up some other names, Caterpillar down today, struggling a bit. This huge high volume area here, as long as we hold it, I think that you can look to the long side, but we'll have to wait and see. Deere, similarly, use that high volume area as your level of interest. Look out for these lower highs. It's eventually going to give you a breakout trade, whether it be long or short. Here's your resistance. Here's your support, around 75, 74 or so. You look to be a buyer, around 80, basically 79, 80. You look to be a seller. Eventually, one's going to pay off. However, as long as we stay above this point of control level, I think you remain a buyer on weakness versus a seller on strength if you had to choose between the two. So really, that's it. Let's continue doing what we're doing, which is really doing well. The trading has been awesome. You can see the results on the website. Just go under trading results. The last 2 months are posted. I mean, all of those trades were publicly announced, and they were great. A lot of them worked out. Some didn't, but the majority of them did. Took advantage of it, and let's just continue to do that. And when the market changes, we'll change with it, and we'll be all over it. So take care, have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.